If you like your comedy short, fast, and funny, you've come to the right place. Comedy Time presents QuickLaffs, guaranteed to make you laugh in 30 seconds or less.
I was at the movies the other day with a buddy of mine, and he's like totally homophobic. Didn't want us looking like a gay couple, so he left a few seats in between us. So that way, we just look like a gay couple that got into an argument.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I look pretty good for recently having had a baby. I'm not trying to brag about it, because people are always like, oh my God, how do you lose the weight? You look so awesome. You don't look like you had a baby. People always like, you don't look like you had a baby. Shut up! Oh my God! How do you lose the weight? And then when it's a woman, they get mad at you for being thinner than her because they didn't have a baby and you're still thinner. You're so thin. I can't believe you had a baby. I hate you. You're such a bitch. Oh my God, it's congratulations though. You had a baby. That's so great. Oh my gosh, I hate you. Wow. So what's your secret? How'd you lose the weight? What'd you do? I'm like, my secret is I'm Asian. That's my secret. I don't know what else to say. We're little miniature people. We make more little miniature people. That's just how it is.
I'll tell you a quick story. This is a true story. This really happened to me. This was back in August. I got a friend, and he calls me up. He goes, hey, man, check it out. I got these tickets for Magic Mountain. I got them for free at work, but they expire this weekend. You want to go? I said, yeah, cool. He picks me up. We go to Magic Mountain. We get on all the rides. He buys me lunch. Then he plays a game where you knock over the milk bottles. He wins a prize. He hands it to me. I said, oh, my God, I'm on a date.
So we do eat this crappy food, right? And then our media makes it worse. They invent things to make us afraid of it, I swear. Like trans fat, right? Like, oh, we've all heard of trans fat, okay? But you go to any other country, they've never heard of it. They've never even heard of trans fat. Could you imagine that? Because in America, it's like, oh, trans fat, yeah, that's gonna steal your children. Trans fat. Trans fat's gonna sleep with your sister. What are you doing? Put that down. Like, I'm so afraid of trans, guys, what is trans fat, right? Like, what is that, like a fat that dresses up as another fat on the weekends? It's like reading some ho-hos. Well, it says saturated fat, but it could be a tranny in disguise. I don't know. I might be bifatual. This is weird.
I had to stop seeing my therapist because he kept finishing my sentences with things I wasn't gonna say. Like, I'd be like, I don't know, I'm just feeling, and he'd be like, suicidal. And I'd be like, no, like a nap.
You know, I just like that women can compliment each other on the way that they look. You know, only women can get away with this, right? Women are like, oh my God, Barbara, you look so beautiful in that dress. Doesn't she, guys? Doesn't she look beautiful? You know, like me, we couldn't compliment each other like that. Could you imagine us trying to do that, right? Right? We'd be like, say, Tyrone. You look awful cute in them jeans, man. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you hot. Ain't he hot? Yeah.
I'm tired of walking into a club, and the first thing women do is they start checking out your feet. First thing women do, they look at your feet. I'm like, hey man, ¿qué onda con ese pelo, man? They're looking at my feet. But you know what? I did a little survey on my own, and guys, listen to me. Let's get on the same page here. Women with small feet, that's the way to go. Women with small feet, you know what I'm talking about, eh? Women with small feet, you know why? Smaller shoes and they're cheaper, that's why.
But women do that. They lie to you, then they want us to lie back. You want men to lie to you. You do. And I hate jealous women. Those are the worst. You know, you're watching a movie, J-Lo comes out, and she's like, ah. Would you leave me for her? In her mind, we're like, hell yeah. She's 100 times better than you. But you don't say that, see? You don't want to say that. You're like, no, she's ugly. You think I like the way her butt is all nice and tight? No. I like the way your butt sags, mija. I like it because when we go to the beach, you leave a little tray on the sand. I could find you when you get lost.
You guys know that commercial that's on all the time now for the new phones where you can click them and share videos? You know the one where the dad's leaving and the kids come out like, Daddy, we made you a video, yay. And then mom comes out like all crazy, like, honey, I made you a video too. Probably don't want to watch it on the plane. The dad's all awesome. I don't know, I travel quite a bit. If I was leaving and my husband came out like, honey, I made you a video. I'd be all, I am not gonna watch that on the plane. I am not gonna watch that ever.
If you guys have never dated a much older woman, okay, I highly recommend it. You know why? We are a lot less insecure. Seriously. Like, if you're dating some young gal and you say to her, oh no, I forgot your birthday, she's gonna fall apart. But if you're dating some older woman and you say to her, oh no, honey, I forgot your birthday, she's gonna say, oh, was that today? Yeah, things happen.
I hate going over and visiting somebody who has a dirty house. Anybody visit somebody got a dirty house? You can't get comfortable. You can't get comfortable. Anytime you keep seeing stuff running in your peripheral vision, you're looking around, taking pictures and putting it on Twitter like the dishes and the dirty laundry. One girl house was so nasty, I did it with my clothes in my hand. I ain't even put my clothes down. It's nasty in it. Get a potato chip up your butt and something laying down.
We got a lot of terrible mainstream music these days, don't we? Ashley Simpson, she's good. I just saw an interview with her and she said the only reason that she's ever had to lip sing is because she suffers from acid reflux. Let me tell you something. Before Jimi Hendrix hit the stage, he used to put 300 hits of LSD into a headband so it'd sweat into his brain. That's acid reflux. Never heard him complain.
I was reading an article the other day about a Riot Deterrent device that is just a light that flashes in a pattern that makes people vomit uncontrollably. I think that's a cool device, but I don't think that's a Riot Deterrent, you know? I think that's a Riot Assister, you know? Because my conceptualization of a riot is a whole bunch of people that are all so angry about something that they're making a mess to express that anger, you know? And that if you make them vomit, you're just making them make a mess faster and harder, you know? And now you gotta pay someone to clean up all the riot stuff, and then they gotta clean up the vomit on top of that. I don't know, if you ask me, vomit is like hot sauce for riots, you know? Riot doesn't really get going until you sprinkle a little vomit on that thing, you know?
I actually graduated from college with honors, you know? And everybody was like, Sarah, the only reason you graduated with honors is because your daddy's on the board of directors. I was like, joke's on you. I slept with my professors. I'm not an idiot. All right.
I got a new car, and it's got hands-free dialing on it, so I can just push a button and tell my car to call somebody, and it will, which is great. But before it calls them, it repeats back to me who I told it to call, to make sure it's calling the right person, and it repeats it back to me in my own voice, which sounds like a little bit higher coming out of the speakers, so I kind of feel like my car is mocking me a little bit. You know, I'll like push the button and be like, call Lee Sampson, and the car's like, did you say, call Lee Sampson? I'm like, yeah, I did, you sarcastic car.
Probably heard about that one blonde in Colorado. She got one of her students to hand in his homework by sending him cell phone pictures of herself in a bikini. Oh, big deal. I got all my students to hand in their homework just by threatening to send them pictures of me in a bikini.
See, it got too complicated in Los Angeles because every time I'd steal a purse, I'd also steal a teacup Yorkshire Terrier. Chihuahuas, miniature poodles, I got them all in my backyard. Only way I could afford to feed them is steal more purses. It's a vicious cycle.
Could you imagine a gay cholo? Hey, vato, I like your hair. Damn, that's gay. I got a gay cousin, man. We knew he was gay, my gay cousin, when he was little, by the way he turned around. His name was Trevor. Hey, Trevor. He's a math teacher. You see the way he teaches math? It's crazy. He's like, okay, kids. 5 5 men plus 5 men equals hey.
And I'm not dissing big girls. I love me a big girl, man. 160, 170, 180. Don't stop me when I get close, you know what I'm saying? Like me a big girl that knows how to dress, that's confident, that knows she's sexy, works with that. That's a beautiful thing. But you big girls trying to wear the same thing the skinny girls are wearing, for the love of God, stop it right now, please. Just because a thong comes in 4X don't make it a good idea. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm not mad at the ladies that just want to be sexy for their man, and that's beautiful. I'm mad at the ladies of Victoria's Secret for letting you out of the store with that stuff. There got to be some filtration process, and they lied to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd just love to see a lady be like, yeah, I want to get these. And the lady at Victoria's Secret's like, no, we can't do that. Why not? Well, if you look on the tag, it says victoriassecret.com, and your boyfriend went out here and filled out this survey. Hold on while I pull up the results. Yeah, last time you wore some underwear like that for him, he couldn't see him in the front, the side, or the back. He didn't know you had them on.
Cats always land on their feet. I want to get some shoes made out of cat feet. Hey, what kind of shoes are those? Puma.
I was watching one of those reality shows, and one of those attitudinal chicks turned around and said to a guy, "You don't know who I am? Google me, bitch." And I was like, oh, I'm gonna start using that. And I was wondering, I kept telling dudes to Google me, and then nobody would call me. And I was like, my name is Ada Rodriguez, and I Googled myself, and I found out that, one, I died in New Jersey 3 months ago. I'm wanted for welfare fraud in Pensacola, Florida. In New York, I participated in a home invasion. And in Arkansas, I'm getting sued for purposely giving people herpes. And I wonder why nobody called me back. Google me, bitch! I was like, all right, I guess not.
I grew up in the hood. When we talk, we answer our own questions. Hey, can I borrow $5? Yeah? Why not? Because I'm broke, huh? Hey, did you sleep with that girl last night? Nah.
I don't know how much y'all know about rap, but in rap, you cannot use your real name. It don't sound right being introduced. That's why. Because like just imagine if you was at a rap concert, you just saw 50 Cent and Snoop, and then right after that, they introduced the guy like this. Ladies and gentlemen, you just seen 50 Cent. You just seen Snoop Doggy Dogg, but now put your hands together and give it up for Jacob Weingartner. You'll be like, what is Jacob about to do, my taxes? Oh, this is a rap concert.
My eyesight might be going a little bit. I was driving here and thinking my night vision might be going a little. So I was gonna go to the eye doctor, but this is true. I went to the eye doctor about a year ago because I had a little infection in my eye. And true story, a woman goes to me, she goes, okay. She looks at my eye, she backs off me a little bit. She goes, is there a chance you may have gotten some feces in your eye? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you suggesting someone might have crapped in my face without my knowledge? I swear she said that. I go, she goes, no, maybe from like changing a baby's diaper or something. I said, you listen here, lady. There's a better chance of someone crapping in my face than me changing a diaper, okay?
Check this out. I was reading the paper today, man, and I read a paper that another farmer was abducted by an alien. Another farmer was abducted by an alien. People have come to the conclusion that racism has become an intergalactic problem. Haven't you all noticed that Latinos and African Americans have never been abducted by aliens? What are they afraid of? We're gonna steal the hubcaps? Right on the Latino Heritage Day, we're gonna put a big flag on the side of the spaceship, zooming through space, beeping the horn, na 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 na.
One of my best friends is like, hey, we're gonna get married in Brazil. I'm like, I'm sure that's gorgeous,
but why do you want me to spend $4,000 in all my vacation days just to watch the end of our friendship? I don't know why I have to do that. You know, I could Skype in, you know, I don't have to go, you know. I'll go, I will go, but if I'm gonna go down there to go to a wedding, I'm gonna give them a wedding present that they can't get back through customs. That's what I'm gonna do. If you're gonna make me go down there, I'm like, hey, congratulations, I hope you guys have a nice life together. Here's an ivory-plated revolver. Stuffed with cocaine. You wanna get married in Brazil, you can stay there. Good luck with the dogs.
My friend was so hungry, he said he could eat a horse. I said, you're a jerk. You could just use the horse to get somewhere that has food.
I'm a college student. I go to computer science school, and there's this cheerleader comes up to me on campus. She just gives me a crusty look. I'm like, what's wrong with you, cheerleader? What's with the crusty look? And they said, well, I read in a magazine you can tell a lot about somebody's personality just by the type of shoes they wear. It's like, whatever, you don't read. Don't be stupid. I was like, all right, I'll give you a chance. What are you talking about? And then they're like, well, I notice you're wearing shoes without shoelaces. That means you're non-committal. That's what that means. And I said, oh, that makes a lot of sense because I notice you're wearing shoes with really loose shoelaces. So, what are you doing later?
People with money brag about how much money they spend. People without money, we brag about how much money we save. Right? Person with money is like, you see this shirt? Giorgio Armani, $2,000. These shoes, Prada, $600. Well, you don't have money, it's like, that ain't nothing. You see these shoes? Payless, 2 for $10. This shirt, Walmart, $11.95. That ain't nothing. You see these pants? I borrowed them, never gave it back. What's up?
If you get a chance, I suggest you go to an Oakland Raiders home game in Oakland, California. Fun for the entire family. Be careful though, you can get into some trouble. It's a lot of thugs there. They have a jail there for you at the stadium. You can get into that much trouble at the Raider game. You can buy a hot dog and bail your homie out from the same concession stand.
This is what I got down south in the Bible Belt. It's an action figure of Jesus. See the beard. It's a disappointing replica. I dropped it in the bath. It sunk. I was down in DC, got some political souvenirs. There's George W. Bush condoms. For guys that won't pull out. Of course, most condoms have a 98% effective rating. Bush condoms, 30%.
I think that LA can be a really lonely city, but then I remember that I'm a woman. I'm a woman, yeah. It's like technically I can make a person just to hang out with me. And I think that's why most women have babies. I think it's just for the company of someone who cannot leave you for 18 years. You know? Octomom has 16 children. If even 8 of those children like her, that bitch has more friends than I do.
My grandma got me a job working out in the fields doing field work. You guys know about field work? How can you live on Cesar Chavez Street and not know about field work? Field work, okay, like when you go to the market and there's fruits and vegetables that magically appear there. Okay, there are people who pick that crap, all right? I used to do it. I My uncle tricked me. He did. He said, Frankie, I go, what? You want a summer job working with some hoes? I was like, what? Next thing you know, I'm hoeing weeds in a stupid field.
You know, with these ladies, they're so nice. You know, they make you feel like it's all about you and customer service. You know, whatever you like, we do for you. As soon as I walk in, they greet me right away. Hi, honey, what you need today? Can I get my nails done? Okay, honey, do you lie pedicure too? No, just my nails. Honey, why you don't lie? Pedicure, it may look nice, it's so sexy. It's better for you. Oh, all right, sure, then I'll get a pedicure too, thanks. Okay, honey, sit down. I'm gonna sit my ling. She do for you. Good job. Only $20 a month. That's okay. Sit down.
I do like watching TBS. That's one of my favorite channels. They used to show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air all the time, and they stopped doing that. And now they replaced it with Sex and the City, which some of you women might hate this, but I hate that show. I never even watched an episode, but the reason I hate it is because women that watch the show, they always try to tell me that Sarah Jessica Parker is attractive. Thank you, fellas. Yes. Thank you. Ladies, she is not. I have a theory about Sarah Jessica Parker. I think if Sarah Jessica Parker had a penis, her face would make a lot more sense. Like things, the puzzle would start making sense. Like, oh, I see it now. Okay. She's got a nose that starts somewhere above her hairline, ends around her bottom lip.